might not be not now I'm going to use air quotes because I'm not calling myself this. This is what I had been referred to at one point in my life by a gentleman. Double bagger, ugly, completely unfuckable. You know, I had very bad experiences with previous romantic partners, men, who literally told me that they weren't attracted to me while we were dating. So I had a lot of complex issues. And then with Mark, right, who was like, hi, like, I think that you're attractive. I was like, well, there's obviously something wrong with you, and or you're lying to me, or you have to say that because you're my partner or whatever, right? Which is a wild premise, right, to self-explain to yourself. But it wasn't until, like, you know, I started doing Twitch, and initially I was terrified that people would just come in and tell me horrible things, you know, from the jump. But ironically, I mean, we still get some, as you well know. But I was shocked when more often than not it was people who were being nice to me as opposed to people who were being mean to me. And it really was the thing that made me consider, like, am I actually not, like, horrific, like, you know, Phantom of the Opera, like, you know, stranger than you dreamt
too good for this world.
Can you even bear to look? You know, because genuinely, that's how I thought that I was for, like, most of my life until probably about 5 years ago. Real talk. Oh, delightful. Hello. Thank you. Andy? Hold on. I need to get caught up. I've been talking too much.
Plus, the view ain't too shabby either.
View?
Kevin!
Captain, you gotta come home.
I am deformed and I am ugly. Exactly, Andy. Literally. Well, that was basically, listen, y'all, Hunchback of Notre Dame is my favorite, I was almost gonna say anime music video. My favorite Disney movie because I relate to Quasimodo. I have always related to Quasimodo. That was basically like childhood conversations between me and my mom. You are deformed, I am deformed, and you are ugly, and I am ugly. And these are crimes for which the world has little pity. You do not comprehend. You are my one defender. All right. Andy Scheibel. There's not an exclamation point in front of and. God fucking damn it! All right, there we go. Let me catch up here. You did job? You did job today? Oh my goodness. Let me catch up quick. Hold on. My Twitch community Pixel friends have honestly saved my life, even at times caused the lowest of lows, but this space is so important, especially as neurodivergents. Most of the time I stream on my bad days without even realizing it. Ozzy already has an Oscar, gave him a sword and everything. It's true. Oh, I've heard that before. I did job. Good job, Andy. The fucking, like, clip shouts just pooted out halfway through the day today. God damn. That's a wild read from what were likely subpar men. Pastel, what was it the term that Cam used? Oh, the guy who told me that A, he wasn't attracted to me, then B, when he cheated on me with my best friend and roommate, when I asked him why he didn't just break up with me, he told me that it was because I was a good lay. That man was medium ugly at best. Okay? Why the fuck I ever listened to what he had to say is beyond me. Like, what? CW gender violence. I don't share my deepest traumas publicly, but there's nothing like when you cancel a date with a man and he just oinks at you and threatens your life. Oh, that motherfucker is lucky. Cause I'll show him how I use scissors with my left hand. Let me open them. God damn. Look, Mom, a freak! And it's the most normal human thing you've ever seen. I really need to watch Hunchback. Andy, hold on. I'm getting into my Andy and Mandy. Hunchback watch party next week, maybe. Peek. I'm putting it in the disc in our message. Listen, Andy, it's so good. Enjoy jetting down to the store. Oz, I think that you're very attractive with your super cool hair, and your smile is so warm and welcoming. Thank you. Cece hates Hunchback because she's mad that they didn't actually adapt the full Victor Hugo novel as a Disney film. She doesn't like that. She also was mad that the movie Anastasia didn't actually have young Anastasia being murdered with the rest of the Romanovs, but instead supposed a happy fun time solution where she survives, helped out by the servant boy Dimitri, who later turns into a hot guy, Cece. Speaking of EDs, I used to eat a lot of food when I started working.